If you've ever taken a trade that looked perfect and it just didn't go anywhere, this is probably why. And if you're trying to get better at reading price properly, not just getting direction, make sure you're subscribed. I'm breaking this down daily. So yesterday I took 2 trades and they highlighted something I think is really important if you're trying to get consistent with day trading. Now on the surface, both of these look good, but in completely different ways. One of them had very strong movement. It pushed up early, showed momentum and gave a clear sense of direction. The other was much cleaner. It pulled back properly, held its levels and behaved in a way that most people would say is a better setup. But here's what actually happened. The one with momentum gave opportunity. The clean one did nothing. And that's where things start to get a bit uncomfortable, because most people are taught to look for clean structure, and that's not wrong, but it's incomplete. Because structure on its own doesn't pay you. You only get paid when price actually expands. So, what I'm starting to separate now is this. There's structure and then there's expansion. And what you actually need is the relationship between the two. The clean trade I took had structure, but no real expansion. It stayed tight, moved a few cents either way, but by the end of the day, there just wasn't anything there to take from it. The other trade had expansion. It moved, it pushed, it gave opportunity, but it wasn't built on the kind of structure I'm trying to trade consistently. So, even though that one worked, it's not something I can rely on long term. And that's the shift I'm making now. I'm not just looking for something that moves. I'm not just looking for something that looks clean. I'm looking for the sequence. I want to see price pullback, form higher low, hold that level, and then expand. That's where timing starts to line up properly. That's where you're not early and you're not chasing. Now, yesterday didn't really give that cleanly. The market opened strong. A lot of things pushed early, and it created that kind of environment where you're either getting in on momentum or you're waiting in something that just doesn't go anywhere. And that's why I'm documenting this daily. Because this isn't about being right on direction. It's about understanding behaviour, timing, and whether there's actually opportunity in the move. In today's full breakdown, I go through both of these trades properly on Patreon. Exactly what I saw, where I entered, how I managed them, and more importantly, what I'm waiting for before I take another trade. I also break down what I'm watching today, the exact conditions I need to see before I get involved. So if you want the full breakdown, there's a link in the description to my Patreon. And if you're trying to move away from guessing and actually understanding what price is doing, that's where I go into it properly. I hope to see you there.